We are absolutely thrilled to have our guest, Joseph King. He achieved his path in field of cybersecurity administrator, and your expertise, insights, and experience would bring an incredible dynamic to our session. So we truly appreciate your willingness to share your knowledge and perspectives with us. So welcome, Joseph King.
So welcome so much, Joseph, for joining this. I really appreciate that you took out some time and you have joined this session. So congratulations, first of all, for achieving your goal. And just take some time and enlighten our students, like how was your journey and what's next.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Good morning, Joseph.
Yeah, hope we're all doing great.
Yes, certainly, yes. I hope you're also doing the great.
Yeah, I'm fine. And thank you so much for the invite. I'm Joseph King, and I'm excited to be here. Okay, I live in the US, New York City. Okay, let's get to it. Before I actually got to know ThinkCloudly, I was nothing. Like I knew nothing about IT. Like I was just this lane man, a trader, just a local business, But late last year, COVID actually pushed us all to the edge, We need something to make up for this. I don't know if you get that, you know. So everybody starts searching, the remote job and all these things. So here's Joseph King just by the edge of the wall. I have to do something. I'm 27, engaged, I'm a son, an elder brother to see two sis, I have to take care of bills and all these things. I don't know if you get that. So I met a friend and I was like, okay, I want to venture into IT. I want to venture into something that can make me work remotely, I want to learn something. And I'm this guy that, I always want this, something new. Even in my last business, I once said, what's the new phase? What can we do different? So a friend gave me an idea to, seek for, an IT job or something. But I can't just venture into IT job without then I just scrolling on Instagram and then just came a pop-up like an ads, ThinkCloudly, and it struck me. ThinkCloudly, IT programs, I saw cybersecurity, AWS, and all these courses, amazing. Can do this. Okay. Like I've been registering for some of those IT programs. I did the same thing, and it was amazing when that man called me and the connection was so deep, Even that man took me like we knew each other before. He was, I don't know, this connection was just strong and he was so flexible, me, interact, he asked about my background knowledge. He was like, he wants to pick me from the scratch. That's the word. Like, I'm so grateful, Mr. Naman. I'm so grateful. So he picked me up and he was even so flexible to the extent of asking about my time, what time can you take classes and all these things. I had no background knowledge of IT programs at all. Cybersecurity, nothing. Yeah, here it comes, I got to the class, paid for it, and here, after the first class, the follow-ups, amazing things, the company just made it so easy, I was like, could this be happening? Because it's so promising that I could vividly see that I'm getting a job. And after the first class, in cybersecurity administration, I know it's normal, and other instructors were like, okay, we should start, putting our resume together, And we are doing this, my resume, I had one on LinkedIn before, so I had to, put it back together, package it, make it look so very excellent, just like ThinkCloudly actually instructed. And I fired it out there. I started, sending my resume to companies, Datadog, Liveline, Braze, Burks, Data Push, all these amazing companies. I was just, and I got, the beautiful thing about IT is we are needed. That's the beautiful thing about it. Our service is actually needed like every day. You know, I got mails back, for interviews. But the thing about learning is it's a process. I got interviews and I messed a lot up. Not until I just got the courage, to tell Mr.
Got
Naman
it.
that, sir,
So,
this is
Joseph,
going on. Yeah.
sorry to interrupt you, Joseph, but would you mind if you can just throw some light on interview process and what was it really difficult? Because many students they always come and say, I'm not getting, not getting a
Yeah,
positive
yeah.
response. So was it
I'm
difficult
getting
for
to
you
that.
as well?
At first, it was difficult. It was very difficult. I'll say it was difficult first. But, when ThinkCloudly came in, Mr. Naman, when you stepped in for me, it looked so easy because he showed me the steps, to be the masterpiece of the conversation, like to be the master of conversation, when questions are being answered, you go deep into details. So the interviewer won't have this edge to, to get you on other questions, before they ask the question, they would have seen that you know all these things. So there's this being the head ahead of, all conversations. Like I'm always there giving it to them. First of all, like how do you get to, know IT stuff? I was like, okay, I got my knowledge from IT. I won't just stop there. I'll tell them more about IT, what IT is all about, like what did they do, how far I've done, I got my certificates and all these things, you give it to them. What's your purpose? What can you put to the business? What can you give the company? What can the company achieve? You give it to them like in details. I did all these things with the help of Mr. Naman
No, I
and the
mean
company.
that's right. I mean the whole credit actually not just go to me, but I'm just the mentor. But I think it goes to the instructor and the
Yeah,
team,
yeah, yeah.
which worked with you. I think I really appreciate even those people. And also like I know that the interview process is never easy. It's very difficult.
It's
A lot
not
of
easy.
people.
It was made easy later, actually.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people they have faced the same problem that they attended like one interview, two interview, three interviews, but after
Oh,
they
oh.
get a lot of disappointment. But if you keep collecting the questions on the go, like after every interview, you collect few questions and then you go in the next interview, you are more prepared than before. So I think this
Yeah,
is
actually, that is it.
Yes, this is strategy actually really works. And what about, I mean, the one last question because we are running out of time, Joseph. I'm really,
Okay,
really happy
okay.
that you came here and shared your journey with all the students. I'm very sure that this is really enlightening to the students who have
No,
joined today.
you're welcome.
But
You're welcome.
yeah, but just one more question, like because a lot of people when they get a job, right, they stop learning. So will you keep growing your knowledge by taking more programs, or will you stop? What I think I always recommend that and keep yourself up to date. So do you think that's gonna be helpful, and are you planning to do
Okay.
that as well?
Okay. Okay, this is it. Technology, it's improving every day. Tech,
Absolutely.
IT, it's improving like every day there's a new update, and that is why we need to update our skill, uplift our skill like every day. I take new programs, I see updates. The beautiful thing about it is that you are not in the point. We are moving, we are revolving. As technology is revolving, we revolve as well. That's the
Correct.
beautiful thing about it. And that's when we can remain relevant. So I
No,
would advise, immediately you get a job, just don't stay there seated doing nothing, just be comfortable. No, you work more. That's a hedge already. Getting a job, you get more programs, update yourself, do more amazing things, beautiful things, and you will always be relevant. That's just the word. Relevance. When
thank
you
you.
are updating, when you are upskilled, you will be relevant. That's the word, sir.
No, I'm very sure, Joseph, that I mean we do not have more time because we have to run into another thing. But I think this has really motivated the students who have joined. We invite students or success stories in this platform so that you guys can share the journey with our students and the family members of Think Loudly. So thank you so much, Joseph, for coming and sharing your journey with us. I really appreciate that you took out your own time. It's always very busy life, but you took out this special time and came and discussed your own journey.
Thank you for watching. Switch from non-IT to IT today. Explore www.thinkcloudly.com.